For over a decade, the Water JPI has united countries, researchers, and institutions around a common goal: securing water for future generations. In a rapidly changing world, the initiative has promoted collaboration across borders, funding high-impact research and supporting evidence-based policies. From pollution to scarcity, from ecosystems to water governance, Water JPI has addressed today's challenges while preparing for tomorrow's. This video reflects on the journey, the achievements, and the lasting legacy of a partnership built on shared knowledge and a commitment to sustainable water management across Europe and beyond.
When we started thinking about developing the Water JPI, it was clear that water was a problem in Europe. We had already serious cases of pollution in many places in Europe, overland water, groundwater. Scarcity in those days was a problem for many countries, but located basically around the Mediterranean. Today it's a widespread problem. Climate change was clear that was going to increase these water problems, as it has done already, and we needed to address these problems with a specific research and innovation activity.
Over its history, Water JPI has been the driving force behind European freshwater research. Through 7 transnational calls, it has funded 110 groundbreaking projects in a partnership that involved up to 28 countries, mobilizing more than 100 million euros in research funding. Throughout its lifetime, the initiative has channeled over 80% of the water research and innovation financing available in Europe. From tackling pollution and safeguarding ecosystem health, to ensuring resource availability, enhancing climate resilience, and pioneering new management solutions. These figures tell a story of ambition, collaboration, and real-world impact. Together, we are shaping sustainable futures, drop by drop, project by project, partnership by partnership.
From our perspective, as the Networking and Transfer project in the Aquatic Pollutants Euronet Co-Fund, this was a unique opportunity as such a network and transfer project was set up the first time in the JPI initiatives. And as already mentioned earlier, it brought serious advantages in the collaboration with the projects. So we really have been able to bring together the individual projects to bring forward synergies on topics where the projects were working together on the one hand side. That was the, let's say, internal cooperation, networking and support, but also, as already mentioned earlier, towards the communities out there, being it the scientific community, the end user community, the environmental policy community. We have been able, through this coordinated approach, cooperating with the individual projects, to bring together joint positions and understandings out of the Euronet Co-Fund Aquatic Pollutants. For example, as I mentioned, on the policy brief related to policy actions, but also bringing in the bits and pieces out of the projects to the consultation on the European Water Resilience Strategy. So from our perspective, without this networking and transfer approach accompanying the research projects, this added value to the whole topic and the whole funding scheme of the aquatic pollutants would not have been possible.
The Water JPI has had a strong impact by bringing together national funding to support research and innovation in the water sector. It funded over 100 projects, advancing key topics from the strategic research and innovation agenda and producing results that supported both policy and practice. It also set the foundation for the Water for All partnership, which will continue this work with a broader focus on international cooperation, stakeholder engagement, and knowledge and data sharing. As part of the Water for All program, We will analyze the Water JPI funded projects to assess their impact, maturity, and innovation potential. This will help guide future actions and ensure that valuable knowledge leads to real-world solutions. So while the Water JPI is ending, its legacy will live on as a model of collaboration and a driver of long-term progress in water research and management.
The Water JPI initiated the principle of developing shared research at the European level by bringing together European funding agencies in the freshwater-related domain. It laid the foundation for the European Partnership Waterfall and demonstrated the willingness of European member states to work together. Waterfall goes further than the Water JPI in terms of integrating partners. It builds bridges between funding agencies, research organizations, and end users. Waterfall aims to break down the barriers between research funders, those who conduct research, and the users who benefit from it. A significant challenge for Waterfall is to demonstrate the positive impact of the partnership on the development of European research in the field of freshwater, and more broadly on achieving the Sustainable Development Goals, especially Goal 6, which aims to ensure access to water and sanitation for all. Waterfall implements a cross-sectorial approach, bringing together researchers, policymakers, citizens, economic actors, to ensure that the knowledge generated can be transferred and translated into concrete developments. It acts as an accelerator for increasing the impact of research on water management, notably through the living labs in close collaboration with stakeholders, and a demonstration call for the testing and validation of innovative solutions.
As Water JPI's journey comes to a close, its legacy flows on. Thanks to every researcher, country and funding organization, partner and policymaker, and to our dedicated coordinating team, we've turned ideas into action and knowledge into change. The networks we've built and insights we've shared will continue to guide sustainable water management across Europe and beyond. Here's to the next chapter, where every drop of effort leads towards a healthier, more resilient future for all.